a while ago, like a few weeks ago, I actually attended an after party on a boat. I don't know if it registered with some of you guys. I partied on a fucking boat. A boat. Yes. Okay, what happened is I was doing comedy at another show, because I technically do this, I know it's weird. I was doing comedy at a show, and the headliner, who's like a famous guy on TV and stuff, he came over and he was talking to, not me, because he thinks I'm annoying, but to like my friend who hadn't even performed on the show. And so he says to my friend, he's like, hey, so a couple of us, we're going to my friend's boat after this, we're gonna just hang out on the boat. So my friend tries to play it off cool and is like, oh yeah, I mean, maybe we'll go, I don't know. And then I just interject and go, I'm sorry, did you say we're going to a fucking boat party? Because that's what I just heard. We're going to a boat party? I'm there. Oh no, I'm there. I start boat parties. I only know how to boat party. So yeah, I convinced my other friends who are all like, oh, it's a weekday and I'm tired. And I'm like, we're going to this, but stop crying. We're going to this fucking boat party. You guys are the worst. And one of them had a car, thank God. So we are driving out there, and the whole time I'm like, we're going on a boat. We're going on a boat, because that's what you do when your friends like you. And we get there, and it's a country club, right? Which I found out because we got out of our shitty car with our six-pack of like Henry Weiner's. And this like old white security guy started following us in a golf cart until we got to the gate to put in the code. And it's like, come on, first of all, I mean, obviously we're those people, but like, why? We're also the kind of people that clearly wouldn't waste gas money and beer money on a possibility. Like, we know where we're fucking going. Like, it's 1 a.m. We only have a couple options. We're not gonna waste our time, sir. So we go in the gate and we're walking down the marina and all the boats are just fucking beautiful. And so of course I'm like, our boat better be beautiful, or I don't want to get on. And then we get there and it's a fucking yacht. It's a yacht. It's all like white and clean and expensive. Right? And so, sorry about the white comment. So it's so I'm like so excited, and then I like get on, I'm like, oh my god, like standing on it, I'm so excited, and then I have to be like, don't act poor, don't, you know, like don't get too excited, but is this great, just like it, let's face it, right, like don't be too impressed with anything, but is that a waterbed on the water? Like, what is this grand access? Is this boat parked in Babylon? Like, what are we doing? I got really excited. But at some point, my friends were just hanging out in the, like, captain's control area, whatever you call it, they drive the boat, you know. That's the helm? Yeah, okay. So, do I look cool? I think we both were talking about Star Trek just then. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's definitely not the Enterprise. Anyway, so that kind of just ruined my next joke, but I'll do it anyway. Okay, so I saw the white, clean, like leather captain's chair, and so I was so excited. I ran up there and got it. It was spinny. It was a spinny chair. So I got it and I spun it and it looked out in the ocean and stuff. So everyone's up there smoking weed and like being cool and laid back, and I'm just drunk because that's my life. And so I get on the thing and I spin it around and I'm like, engage! Make it so! And then yeah, I definitely got him like, why? Who the fucking where? But that surprisingly is not the reason I had to leave. It was because I was downstairs by myself for a while and I was like next to a snack tray, which was actually just a coffee table with unattended food, but I renamed it the snack tray. And they had catered this party with like deli salad bar containers from Whole Foods, which is probably middle class to you guys, but to me is like fucking extravagant. So I was really excited. So what happened is my roommate came down from the captain's helm area and he saw me just like half passed out on the couch, covered in quinoa. And just like hand spooning orzo salad into my face. Walk away! That's when I had to leave. Like I said, I know how to boat party. I'm too good at it. worth it. Yeah, so a while ago, my mom came in town to visit me, which is fun, and we were hanging out, and she said to me, like, oh, I have to tell you what I saw. This is generally a bad story. But she starts telling these really long, detailed stories, but part of it she's describing and driving through the back roads in the town I grew up in, and she gets to a part of the story where she gets really serious, and she's like, and I was driving that corner, and I saw in the distance this like hooded figure, tattered pants, hooded sweatshirt, and I drove by him, and I looked at him, and I realized he had no face. What? Like, what? What do you mean? Was he disfigured or something? No, he had no face. What are you trying to tell me? I'm trying to tell you that I witnessed my very first full-bodied apparition. Which is an awkward sentence, because I feel like it implies there were more, but that was the first full-bodied one she'd seen. But then and then it gets better, because she goes, and as I drove away, I looked back and realized that's the very same spot that your ex-boyfriend from middle school died in that car accident. And I love this because of like all the crazy shit you can make up to spice up conversation over nachos at the Rock Bottom Grill with your daughter. You saw the ghost of the guy I dated for 6 months when I was 12. Okay, and I don't know a lot about ghosts, you guys, but I did see ghosts and I did see Ghost Dad. So, I know they stick around if they have unfinished business. So what if his unfinished business was to haunt my mom? Like, what if he's just like, one time, when my parents were out of town, your daughter came over and gave me a dry hand job while we listened to Aerosmith. Which is a lie! And that's the deal, I'm gonna have to like fielding all these accusations for my mom now. She's been calling me all the time and I'll be like, Mom, stop listening to Ghost Jordan! Okay, first of all, it was a dare. I needed $1 for a soda. You should think how you didn't give me enough spending money after school. I had to go around shining all the knobs in town to get a Mountain Dew.